What is going on, guys? Happy New Year. As you can see from the title, this is my top 10 Funko Pops of 2018. For this video, I wanted to just do the Pops that I actually own. So these won't necessarily be the top 10 overall that Funko's made for the year, just the top 10 that I own. So let's get right into the countdown. So first, this is one I actually did purchase. This is an honorable mention, so this won't be included in the 10. But something I still wanted to mention, because if this pop did get delivered to me in time, it definitely would have made the top 10. Maybe even could argue to be number 1 in the list. But that is the GameStop exclusive Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. For some reason, they keep pushing this pop back. That's something I have seen from GameStop pretty frequently with pops that you do pre-order. They initially give you a release date and it ends up not coming out that day. But this one is far and beyond better than the other Super Saiyan 2 Gohan that came out this year. You got the electric lightning throughout. The only thing I can say about this, from being a Dragon Ball Z fan, it would have been a whole lot cooler if they actually had his arm hanging down like it did when he was fighting Cell. But nonetheless, an overall excellent pop. So let's get right into the countdown. So at number 10, we have Doctor Strange as Ghost Rider. So initially, the name of it sounds like it could be a little messy, but overall the execution on this pop is amazing. This was an LA Comic-Con exclusive. The Comic-Con exclusive one actually had the glow-in-the-dark feature to it. This is a Hot Topic exclusive that did not have the glow-in-the-dark, but nonetheless a great pop. You can see the details on that. It is just amazing to me. There's the back. But this definitely had to crack my top 10 just because of the overall idea of the pop, but also just the execution on this was amazing. So at number 10, Doctor Strange as Ghost Rider. Okay, so at number 9, we have Remus Lupin as the werewolf. So I'm actually a big Harry Potter fan. I actually just watched all the movies over again, and this is definitely one that stood out to me. They had the regular Remus Lupin you can see on the back right here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Right there. So to have the exclusive from Hot Topic be something as iconic and a movie moment as this is the werewolf is amazing to me. The execution on this was really nice as well. Looks just like he does in the movie. And to have that green eyes on it instead of just the normal black eyes is definitely a nice touch as well. So there you go, the Remus Lupin as a werewolf, number 9. Alright, so at number 8, we have the pop ad icon, Pillsbury Doughboy. So the other pop that I ordered that I haven't gotten yet that I think would have cracked this list was the Buzz Bee. For whatever reason, Funko shipped it and it's got lost in the mail, so I'm dealing with UPS right now to try to find it. Hopefully they do find it, because I think this would have been another one to be in the top 10. But for now, we have the Pillsbury Doughboy. Definitely an iconic character. Not sure if they still use him. Definitely not in commercials that I've seen. But growing up, he was definitely a figure we saw all the time on commercials. And definitely this is one that Funko had to do as part of the pop ad icon set. And definitely a nice one to add to the collection. So at number 8, you have the Pillsbury Doughboy. Alright, so at number 7, you have the Rocko's Modern Life Bloody Chase. So for me, this was definitely something I had to get. Rocko's Modern Life was one of the shows I grew up with on Nickelodeon. And the chase that they did for this was really great. It's always nice when they do something a little bit different other than just the metallic or glow in the dark or different color variant for the chase. But this one is definitely a nice one that you have Rocko with a bloody nose from when he was sick in an episode. Here is the original, or the common version of Rocko right there, and it comes with Spunky. I always like when pops come with a little minifigure with it. It's almost like you're getting 2 pops. This one would have been nice if they did something with Spunky. As you can see, it's just a regular one. But nonetheless, this is a great chase version of Rocko. So number 7 on my list, the Rocko's Modern Life, Rocko Chase. At number 6, you have the notorious B.I.G. This is the Toy Tokyo version. When I first started to get back into Pops, I did have the original Notorious B.I.G. on my list, but that one's gone, I think, over $1,000 or maybe even $2,000 at this point. So it's a little bit out of my price range, what I want to pay for a pop. So I'm going to have to settle for this, but this is a well-executed Funko Pop. It definitely grabbed the image of Biggie pretty well. You got the details of the chain, the cane, the crown, and the sunglasses. I also got the other two in the set, but this one, the Toy Tokyo version, to me is the overall best of the three. Nothing wrong with the other two, but the execution of how the likeness of Biggie was captured in this pop makes it number 6 on my list. At number 5, we have Scrooge McDuck. This is the 10-inch version. To me, some 10 inches are unnecessary to make, but this Scrooge as a 10-inch just looks perfect. Scrooge McDuck is probably my favorite Disney character. So to have him jumping into a pool of coins, which is one of the most iconic Disney shots of all time to me, was a must-have. And this execution on this was amazing. This is a great display piece. I actually had this displayed in my living room, not even in the pop room. So this was a must-have for me and made number 5 on my list for this year. Alright, so number 4, we have another 10-inch. This is the Dragonzord from Power Rangers. So again, this is another 10-inch I think they executed perfectly, and I think it warrants a 10-inch pop. The 4-inch or 6-inch pop that they have of the Dragonzord, to me doesn't look as good as this. This definitely involves having a larger pop to capture all the details, and also the size of the pop, of how it was represented on the TV show. And to me, Power Rangers was the show growing up. This is what I was raised on, and when Dragonzord first was introduced, it was a big deal. So for them to have a big pop is very fitting. So this was part of the Target Con that went along with New York Comic Con released this year. And what can I say? This is a great looking 10-inch pop, and this makes number 4 on my list. Alright, so at number 3, this is a new addition to the collection, but it is a great one. This is the Sorcerer Mickey movie moment from Fantasia. So like I said, Sorcerer Mickey is one of the most iconic Disney characters of all time. The Fantasia movie where he's actually controlling the waves is also one of the most iconic Disney moments. So to have that as a movie moment that they created into a Funko Pop is an excellent idea and excellent execution. If you have this in your collection, it looks amazing out of the box, and when you have it displayed with others, it definitely stands out. This is definitely one of the best pops of 2018, and that is why it's number 3 on my list. At number 2, we have Totoro from My Hero Academia. So this is one of my newest shows I've grown to get addicted to. But Totoro is one of the most powerful characters on the show so far that I've seen. I'm not all the way caught up, but he's one of my favorite characters on the show, and the way they executed him was perfect. Sometimes it's corny to me when they have the fire or ice. It doesn't always look right on Funko Pops, but the way they did him just looks so perfect to show the two sides of Totoro. First off, the ice side and the fire side for his father Endeavor, and also to have the different eyes as well. The details on this are just amazing to me, and they look great. So Totoro definitely to me was the number 2 pop of the year. And at number 1, you have the Great Ape Vegeta. So I'm a little biased towards Dragon Ball Z, but this pop was well executed. To have it as a 6-inch as well definitely captures the size of the pop in reference to how it was on the TV show. I think this actually would have been okay with a 10-inch pop as well, maybe even better. But for display purposes, the 10 inches are hard to display. For the 6-inch is actually just a perfect size. You have the Vegeta uniform on there when he turned Aritsu, or the Great Ape, on the TV show. This is just a great pop to me. This was a Comic-Con exclusive for New York for this year, and I think Funko did an excellent job as far as picking a pop for the Comic-Con and the overall execution of it as well. The Great Ape Vegeta is my number 1 pop of 2018. So please let me know in the comment section what you guys thought were the best Pops of 2018. Please let me know how you feel about my list and if I got any wrong that you believe. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and please also share this video. And thank you for your continued support. Until next time.